And it was dark, so I'm walking up. I'm heated because I'm just like, wow, I'm working, and this is what you're doing after I just had the
They were
baby,
having
and
an
I'm
orgy?
working. And that's what I figured that was gonna happen because, like, why else would you have like a double date there? Jesus Christ. Um. So when I get closer, I see the girl, and my past, I used to date girls.
Right?
This girl starts screaming out "Star," which is my nickname, and I'm just like, who in the world? I get closer, it's my ex-girlfriend, and we have broken up because she wasn't trying to find anything serious. So I broke up with her a long time ago.
Right.
But she, like, her face dropped. She almost looked like she wanted to cry when she figured out that it was me.
Oh, man. Well, I'm sorry you went through
Um,
that.
but she told me, like, she took me to the side. She told me what they were gonna do, and that
God.
basically that she's sorry, that she, now that she knows who it is, that she feels so bad because that she did, like, it was just like she didn't know who it was me. I was like, dang, like, so he was gonna cheat on me and not give no two issues about me or anything. So I pulled it around and I slept with her in front of him. Let him know how it feels, and she didn't let him touch her at all.
That's funny.
No, 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 she didn't even let him touch him. It was just, but I was so hurt that I didn't have feelings when I did that. It was just crazy to me that my gut feeling told me to go home, and that's what I walked to.
Yeah, listen to those gut feelings. That's like
Yeah.
my first semester here at this college. I was taking like all of my classes. I had two normal classes. I had a communication class and biology, but then the rest were my Christian classes. And so I'm like digging deep into the Bible for assignments and like definitely pissing the devil off for sure because I'm getting closer to God.
Yeah.
And so one night oh guys, guess what I just got?
Got a crown.
Oh, that's so funny.
You got a medallion? Or you got a
I
crown?
did. I got a medallion and I got a car.
The truck one or the car one?
The car.
Which one?
I'm so happy! Woo! Now if I can figure out how to drive it.
That's beautiful. Now for me to go get my car, I'm gonna go to the gas station.
Scorpio, do you want me to take you to get a car? Okay, you got one.
I got one.
But so the one night I had to stay up, I stayed up all night. I pulled an all-nighter, and because I had to complete an assignment. The assignment I was telling Buddha about, where we had to read books of the Bible and journal it.
Yeah.
And I stayed up all night because I had to turn in the rest of my journal, and I had to read.
Oh, I have to
not
run over
Mountain
those
Dew.
tires. Okay, I'll have to wait for. I'll wait for the tires to reboot. Probably have
So
to wait for everything.
I finished my assignment, but the next morning I still had class. So I went to class, I turned my assignment in, and during class I started having this weird feeling like I need to go home, I need to go home. Don't go to your next class, just go home right after this one. So I went, and I told my next teacher, I was like,
now I'm gonna have to wait twice. Oh.
I told my teacher, I was like, I've gotta go home, like, I'm just not feeling good, I'm tired. So I left, and as I'm pulling up to my house, I see, like, 4 cop cars. And I'm like, oh my gosh, like, what happened? And because somebody the night before had broken into one of the neighbors' cars, so I thought, like, maybe something was that. But as I pulled up closer to my apartment, I saw Travis standing outside. like the cops were talking to Travis.
What the
Uh-oh.
And I was like, oh my gosh, what happened? And when I had left school that morning, Travis and Finley and Olin were all asleep. So I just got up and I thought they would still be sleeping by the time I got home. I had locked the door, like everything was good. But when Finley had woken up, there's
Okay.
people over there. When Finley had woken
Where?
up, they're back there, I think. Yeah.
I don't.
Did not. When
Bye-bye.
Finley had woken up, she went downstairs. She looked for me because normally I was there when she was up. She looked for me and didn't see me, so she climbed on top of one of their toys and unlocked the door and left the house.
Oh, wow.
Oh my god.
And like this was it was like November, and when we were in our house, like we would just let her walk around in a diaper and like a t-shirt. And so it's super cold outside, and she walked down the road, like she was nowhere near our
Right here.
house. Where? Okay. She walked down the road, she was directing traffic, and a couple stopped and like sat with her, put a coat around her because it's freezing cold outside, and they called the police. And so the
What?
police got there and they asked Finley, and like she could barely talk at the time.
He did.
They asked her if she knew where she lived, and she pointed towards our house. And thank God our neighbors were home, because our neighbors were like, oh yeah, she lives here. And our door was still open. And so they walked in. Travis was still asleep. He didn't even notice that Finley had left.
Oh no.
So the cops went upstairs. They woke Travis up. So like, had I not gotten home when I did, they were gonna take Finley and Olin away. But I was able to prove that I was in class. So, but DFAC still had to come out and do a report,
Of course.
which was fine. I was like, you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. And then we had to, in order to keep them, that way they didn't take the kids, we had to install like hard locks on the doors. Like the locks that you have on like a hotel room.
Right here, by the way, people.
Freaking love these cars.
It sounds like my car's on, don't it?
I think it always does.
No,
No,
it
when you
doesn't.
get
You
out. I was like, no. I think it's virtually video here. Yes. There's a healing bot.
Here's
Yeah, 'cause you
gloves.
always gotta listen to that feeling. Something tells you
Yeah.
to do something. It's usually for a reason.
Yeah, it wasn't the first time you cheated on me. The second time I came home too. And I came home normal time, but I caught him doing some crazy stuff, and that was the last time. The last time I caught him, it was pretty nasty, but when I walked in, he closed the laptop like he was scared, hiding something, and I thought like, oh, Ford, whatever, you know? So I was like, what is it? And he was like, nothing. I looked, it was like him messaging a
Sorry,
girl.
Scorpio.
You're
I'm
fine.
messaging a girl saying that, oh, you know, thank you for coming over. He basically just had to go over.
Oh my god.
And Ray Ray was home, his kids were home and everything. I went and looked at more of the messages. When I looked at more of the messages, it was him messaging trannies, knowing that they were trannies, saying if they wanted to take his virginity.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. That was the last straw. That was like, I'm never, ever. Because the girl for one was like 17 in high school. She was in high school. For me, that was just beyond gross. Like, you're doing kids, I was gay.
I'm sorry again.
Yeah.
Oh!
I want that gun. Oh no, I don't.
I need to find a healing station.
So I'm very thankful that I found my
There
husband.
it is. There's
because
one. Never mind. I
I've
found
been
one.
through some crazy stuff with sperm donor and
For sure.
like okay, so one of the times we used to fight every single like at least twice a week. Cops would call at least once a month, and
Ow.
while I was pregnant, if we got into an argument, I don't remember what it was for, and I went to the bathroom to take a shower because I was just like, you know, I'm just gonna blow some steam out, take a shower, lock the door, and relax, right?
Right.
He was so mad from the argument that we were having that he goes into the bathroom and the Tapatio bottles, the big Tapatio bottles,
Yeah.
he threw inside the shower while I was taking a shower.
Medallion.
The glass
Wow.
broke and the hot sauce and glass got all inside of it.
Oh, that happened now.
Okay. Oh no, you don't.
He's not Miss Buddha.
Oh, you got me inside the car.
You
You
another
got
one
me
off?
inside of the car.
There's one up here. He's building like crazy. I don't know, but my car is gone.
Oh, balls.
I got away.
I'm trying.
Oh no, I didn't. Somebody else in the
Oh,
car.
how
Somebody else in the car back here. Run her over! Let you pay!
There's somebody over here, yeah.
You don't want to try?
Yeah, she's sweaty.
Oh. You took the medallion.
Did you knock him?
Yeah.
Yeah, kill him.
Ah, stupid!
Take all his mythics. No!
Ah. Oh, the chaos. Oh.